We've all been witness to terrible tragedies, but let's not let them drag us to despair. Instead, hold those memories close so that one day we might find a reckoning. Many defenders have fell at the Battle of Darshar. Many defenders fell at the Battle of Darshar. Many roam again as ghastly servants of the Scourge. Find these poor souls and end their misery. Hunt cannibal ghouls, gibbering ghouls, and diseased flares. Many of these fiends were once the good folk of Darshar, and destroying their forms now will set your souls free. You'll find them in Plague Wood and Corn's Crossing, and other Scourge strongholds at Eastern Plaguelands.
You need something? King's honor, friend.
Greetings, Gurik. I am Duke Nicholas Zurkoven of the Argent Dawn.
Go with honor, friend.
Anything taken to an extreme is hazardous to our world, Gurik. Take, for example, the Scar Crusade. Do you believe that blind zealotry serves a greater good? How many innocents have been destroyed in the name of the light? Blasphemers, one and all. One in particular interests me, though. The Archive of Scalford of Stratholme, a man that watches over the Crusade's most valued documents. Destroy him and burn down his archives. Should you succeed, return to me and be rewarded.
Be careful. For the Alliance.
Hey, I want to go below.
What is it?
I look my undead as a malady human. An illness that merely requires treatment. However, it is also a great blessing for the Argent Dawn. What better vessel to smite the heathens of the Scourge than through the undead? I'm revered by my colleagues because of the sacrifices I've made, but acolytes mean nothing to me. Accolades mean nothing to me. If you're interested in assisting the Argent Dawn, then a job I can offer. Venture to Stratholme and recover our surplus of holy water. Search the supply crates. Crown of the Penitent, or Bandit of the Penitent.
Trust no one.
Ooh, book. Huh. Nothing I can read. And this place is actually a bit more barren. The one I remember had a table here, and different NPCs sitting around, including Scarlet people. That might have been an Axe Ramus thing. Someone's saying that there is no
I buy and trade.
repair place here. And while there eventually is one added in, that may have been goddamn the final patch when it is. Yeah, there's the forge and equipment here, but no actual repair person. Friggin' arm. Ah, you.
Hello.
They hand the corpses to me and toss them in the pit.
See you around. How are you? Safe travels.
There are many that died tragically in the fall of Stratholme. Many took their own lives, opting to hurl themselves into myriad flames of smoldering city, rather than become one of the Scourge. Now they walk the streets of Stratholme as restless spirits. We must aid them, Gurik. I have an associate named Egon who has been doing miraculous work with ghosts and souls. Seek him out. Walks the Eastern Plaguelands near Stratholme, testing his innovations.
Have a good
Before Librams were introduced to WoW, Egon's invention was the only ranged weapon a paladin could use.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Paladins had a ranged weapon slot, like most other classes, but like shamans, um, like shamans and druids, they couldn't use ranged weapons. So the only ranged weapon they could actually socket is the gadget he gives, and it does nothing. Outside of his quest, it does nothing. It's just a cosmetic piece. So yeah. So for a while there, those three classes, like every other class but those three, got a stat stick, and the others just, they got nothing. It's quite dickish, really. Thankfully, Blizzard Adventure copped on, but yeah. Hey, hello, hello, folks. Oh, that's cool. There's a new mini Rani figurine. It's cute. Saw the news on the Steam. This guy's just filled with references. I can't take these taxes. F-I-C-A me, F-I-C-A you. Just sit right back and you'll hear it. A tie, hick. Damn it. Huh. Sit back and you'll hear a hick. Tie, hick. A tie, hick. Damn it. Don't get that reference. I come from the land down under, where women plague and men sunder. Do you hear the thunder? Better run, you better take cover. I should have taken translucent pill. Matrix. I can't remember the name of this song. It's that Australia song. Oh, expired. Huh, I was getting excited for a second. Hey, do you like the sauce? The sauce is good, no?
Good day to you. See you later.
Can you believe that? After all the trouble we have in the playgrounds, we have to worry about thieves too. Not just normal thieves, but troll thieves. Not just normal troll thieves, dead troll thieves. Right by this big dead troll named Zeldar, the Outcast. And they come here at night and steal bodies from the pit below. And then they take them back to their evil dead troll hideout, the Undercroft to the west. Go there, take out Zeldar, Gorik. Sick to death of his
Safe
mischief.
travels.
I need a target.
Hey there.
There's him, for I failed once more.
See you later. See you around.
Okay. If I can get into Tyr's hand, there is actually something nice I can get. Issue. Tyr's hand is an elite area. Oh, you want some of this, huh? What would you have me do? You can actually find the Scarlet guy that ends up at Let's Hope is still in retail WoW, but he's now on dead for some reason and down here in Tyr's hand.
I need to get closer.
Ooh, I actually out-leveled him somewhat. Distract him for me. Obviously these are elites and they're gonna be a pain in the ass, but oh shit, I don't know where I should be. Okay. For a moment I had a panic attack that I ended up back in the West Playgons. There is absolutely no holy resist items in Classic WoW. I'm not sure if they ever get added. They might do. I think a holy resist potion does exist eventually. The one thing I will say with all of this though is um, eventually resistances just get taken out of WoW. I think maybe you can still find some old gear that gives resistances, maybe, like Burning Crusade era stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Also, apparently there are meat wagons in the game that are not trashed like that, or like the bit we saw in the Elven Blood Elf areas. There's some that are just by the gateway to the Ghostlands here in the Eastern Playgrounds that are actually functioning. They aren't actually active like other siege weapons are, and trying to kill you, but they are actually more intact. It's a Blood Knight level 60 quest to go break them. Again, I would like to see Jesus Christ. I would love to see God damn you. I would love damn it, gear's broken. I didn't think some of that was even damaged yet, and it's already red. Um but yeah, apparently I was wrong, basically, that there is actually a there there was apparently intact meat wagons in WoW prior to that mount. I didn't think that was the case. But, I don't mind being wrong. That's fine. I don't know if this is the book I actually want or not. I can't actually see the pop over text in the bottom right. Like, when you hover over someone. I do like the reuse of Northchar Abbey here. Though I wonder if this is the same music or not. True Nature of the Light. Okay, I think this is a paladin rather than the priest that we had a moment ago. Okay, I was a little late on the casting of this one. I can only hope she tries to wind up a cast at some point here. Haha! Okay, I got that book, so now I have the Rune of Holy Specialization. Thing with this one is... where's the room? Where's the room? There it is. It's not cumulative with other ring runes. I saw one person with 2 of these on, and it's just like, you're wasting it. And then put this one on. And now with that, I am stronger. Ooh, those some sold. Grilled squid. Light and how to swing it by Uther. That's a lot of mithril.
Looking for something specific?
And my gear's back on.
See you around.
Suddenly looks like I just went up 20 levels there. God. Maybe 4 gold. Nearly 3.5. Alright. Okay, perfect. I have the 2 thorium needed. Golden rod. Bucket. Spy 1. High EXPLs. I need 8 of these. And then 8 of these.
can I do for you?
9 minutes 23 to get here. Oh god, there's even more Mitchell coming down. Sure. I'll pause this for a bit. BRB. Hey folks, 17, 18, 19, 20. One second. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55.
What's on your mind? Very good.
Draw a soul, smoky human. The reward will be worth it. These urgent folk don't mess around when it comes to payment.
Off with you.
I can pay you half up front and half when the job's done. I'll probably draw a little profit. Maybe.
Very good.
While you're gathering supplies, I had some of my people handle marking the scourge buildings we need demolished. I'm going to give you 10 stakes in my special compound. I'm going to take them over to Plaguewood and plant them inside the scourge structures and marked for detonation. Smokey snaps his fingers. Bing. It's just that easy. Oh yeah, no, you draw more than profit. Throughout the Plaguewood, northwest of Hope, destroy 8 scourge structures by using Smokey's special compound at the mark of detonation planted inside each building. Smokey has the ziggurats and slaughterhouses marked. Once you plant the bomb, leave the building and marvel at your handiwork. By the way, Smokey's special compound is rather unstable. Moist Towlet removes 1 negative spell effect from user. Cleans with the power of lemon.
Watch your back.
I'm not sure how much I give a shit about Blood of Heroes. Depends if I have that, if I'm gonna have to do that quest or not. This gouge here is frequently trawled by this one jackass. North Pass Tower. Giant maggot enemy. It's an elite. At least I believe it exists. Who knows? Maybe it's a post-kata edition, a post-classic edition, pre-kata, post-classic. Like there's a quest with the Taurian Brotherhood that I did when I was lower level on Palanai, where you steal their pillows to harm their sleep. It's not here. It was actually added in the Rat pre-patch. It's kind of obnoxious that this quest has gone green, even though it sends you to the fucking northern eastern playgrounds. It's level 50 fucking 7 here. Wow. Odoron's Blessing increases the health by 5%. Oh, she's up here. Okay. Oh, she's actually down here.
Hey there. For the Alliance.
Hello.
Please leave this place, Gurk. You know nothing of what troubles us. Well, if you tell us.
What brings you here?
Why have you come here?
I am listening.
The past of the High Elves is something that I do not wish to discuss, Gurk. Please, it pains me to think of all that has happened. There's no way to make things right.
What brings you here?
I did not realize. Forgive my callous words, Paladin. The mistakes of my answers is not what I wish to dwell on, but if your request is truly genuine, then I will help you. She examines the fragments. I believe this is the crystal of Zin Malor, an artifact that contained and controls strong, arcane forces. It could have been used for good, but the evil intentions of those who stole it caused it to shatter. Go to the temple of Zin Malor in Shara. Can only hope the book is still there. Oh, fuck, this is really all over the goddamn
Hello?
place. Is this still green? Actually, I think it's more of a question of, do I give a shit? I don't think I do. After all, I know nothing of the things that troubled them.
Hello.
Sadly, this lodge is completely destroyed by a random artifact that's brought in there. It turns them all into wretched. So yeah, that's fun.
What brings you here?
It's not, High Elves never had that issue before, but yeah.
Hello.
Well, I suppose they did have that issue previously. Wow, you're really nothing here. Ranger Lord Hawksman. Ah, that's a horde only rare.
I am listening.
There was talk, there was an RPG character that I guess was of some interest to people. She was meant to be the bastard child of Dalen Proudmore and a elf. And she was rallying resistance against the Scourge while not being really liked by either side, human or elf. She was trying to rally resistance against the Scourge, while neither human nor elf really liked her because of her being half and half. So, like, there's people who were interested in that character, wanted to see more of her, but she was never made canon. Papa Metzon's stance on it was that Dalen is a lawful good kind of guy. He's not going to go cheating on his wife. Though I'm of the opinion they could have always just reused, you know, dropped the Dalen part, make it unknown human lord, and just still use the character. You don't even, from what I'd skimmed of it, her being Dalen's daughter didn't really matter to the story. You know, you could still do her tale, just drop that. The next portal's already here on the map. Oh, this is the next Ramos portal. I'm too used to this being flying in the sky. That's cool. Again, that's presumably wouldn't have been here yet in Classic. So, they're kind of skipping ahead a little. small.
That's still recharging.
Thank you. Sorry, dear Cuthbert. You kinda got cut down. Bert. Reduce my int by 20%. Stitched horror. Okay, I'm not. Wake Blackwood. When Smokey sings, I get violent. Yeah, I didn't really notice that it said elite.
Hi. Keep your feet on the
help?
ground.
Huh. Can't target him. Interesting crest. Should recognize the symbol, but I don't off the cuff. Hmm. Another horde only rare. I think he's horde only. Or maybe he can be killed by lions because he's been like driven mad or something. Hi, General Abendis. I think there's an Abendis you kill in Rat. I think this may be the father. The one you kill in Rat is the daughter. Okay, I'm gonna go AFK again because 8 minutes. Hello, folks, and I've returned. It's been quite a while. And the AFKing out. Alrighty then. I think I'm gonna ignore the elite quest. So in the meantime, Smokey sings, I get violent. There's a cool little thing for the warrior quest in phase 4. They had a... People were apparently complaining in early days of WoW about that warriors were too weak. But one guy made a video pointing out that actually they were pretty strong. And it got warriors nerfed. Because they could really rapidly kill enemies. Like go from fight to fight to fight to fight to fight. Like executing enemies or something. And they got some abilities nerfed, you know, the moment the video came out. So Blizzard, in their quest, gave you a rune or something that... No, I think it's a particular effect on a weapon. Excuse me. That, thank you for giving me cover. A particular effect on a weapon that, made your executes function as it did back then. As, you know, the pre-nerfed execute or whatever it was. There's also apparently a Doom reference.
I can't catch that. It's still recharging. I can't catch that.
Kind of annoys me that these don't despawn when their master dies.
Spell isn't ready.
Only a single potion left. Ooh, this guy was having a nice little chat over here while, you know, I was killing his friend.
I can't cast that yet.
I'm also just kind of realizing how this is basically just a reskinned Stormwind. You know, the entrance way to Stormwind? It is basically just this. I kind of didn't acknowledge it before. Wasn't there a cave there in the Calling of Stratholme vision? Oh no, there it is.
closer.
Cannibal ghoul, plague swine.
I'm
That there is a crypt fiend. These are the best grounding units in Warcraft 3. The best. Wow, you aggro from a range. And I say they're the best not because, like, say they do the most damage or have the most hit points or something. I say they're the best because their grounding ability is on autocast. The rest of the grounding abilities have to be manually casted. Like say the ones on the raiders. It's all manual casting. Torn Screamer. Yeah, it all has to be manually casted. But the Crypt Fiends do it themselves. So you just put them in the group with your ghouls and nothing else, and your abominations, and they'll just ground things for you. Ooh. So, like, if you have grunts and raiders, the raiders won't ground anything automatically. You have to manually select the raiders, select the targets, and ground them that way. But with the Crypt Fiends, you have them in with your abominations or your ghouls, and they will automatically ground what they can as it comes off cooldown. Certainly, there may not be control and finesse to it, but it is a damn handy thing. It means that bit less micro. Kinda gotta love it.
How are ya?
Well, I finally found someone brave enough, eh? I draw my power, my will to continue living and breeding, from the unmitigated hatred I have for the Scourge and all that they have done. I am, however, no zealot. There are those, like the Scourge Crusade, who would sooner destroy the innocent undead than lend them an even ounce of compassion. Which brings me to this, my blaster. Will unchain the tortured souls from Stratholme. Use other ghosts that haunt the ransacked streets. Free their souls. Testament of hope.
Off with you.
What is it?
For the Scourge came at a great business. I bought and sold everything. Everything. And my prices were insane. Just as anyone who's not dead.
Our time will come.
I'm ready for business. What do you want? Oh, wait. I can open up shop without my receipt book. I'm going to keep track of things without my receipt book. I must have left it in town somewhere. At a room in the inn. The book must be there. Bring me my book. Please bring it to me. Bring me my book and you'll see. I'll set up shop and you'll see that my prices are insane.
Remember, patience, discipline. Speak quickly. Beware the living.
Awesome. So anyway, there's some more quests. And an easy way to get down to Darrow Shire. Just from a geographical sense, will be to go this way. It's not easy with regards to what we have to go through, though. tunnel full of cryptofiends.
Recharging that spell. I can't cast that spell isn't ready. That's still recharging. That spell. That's still recharging. It's too
These
far
drop
away.
ticket spider silk as well.
That's still recharging.
Well, I suppose it makes sense, and it doesn't. I'm nearly out of stuff. Well, I'm down to 24 from like 70. And a nice thing about this, if these abilities crit and then you start doing that 50% extra damage with the rune,
Spell isn't ready.
but then you crit again, you don't lose out on the first damage. It just stacks on to the next one. Like the new rune I got that does the 50%, like you crit for 1,000, now you do an additional 500 over a tick. If you get then another crit, that 500 is added, or what's left of it, is added on to the next debuff. So,
That spell
it's really fucking nice. Feels like it's nicer than that would actually be in SOD. SOD feels more dickish.
that's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
He doesn't know how to engage.
Isn't ready yet.
Ooh.
Cast that yet. That spell.
I think the reason why the squire leveled up so much when I first got him was simply because of like they expected me to get him when I was lower level, so he immediately kind of just dinged the moment I got him, because I guess he must kind of keep up with my level.
Isn't ready yet.
I didn't remember about the elite.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
60. Oh, 60 elite. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, still coming.
Isn't ready yet.
You need something? For the Alliance.
Damn it.
Cast that yet.
Slayer. How ironic. You'll be one ripped in torn. I thought he was just gonna level up based on the amount of enemies you've killed with him or something. Once there's NPCs like that elsewhere in the game.
Greetings.
Okay. I think we still have time to escape before the other guy comes back. Take a risk. If I'd been unlucky there, I could have run straight into him. Issue now, we're working against the clock. Okay, they are alliance.
That spell.
Okay, I wasn't sure when I turned and saw someone else in here in the tunnel with me. I wasn't sure what was happening. Great. One issue with the squire here. He's aggressive. Fights. One, two, three, four. One good thing about the other guy charging through is he'll probably distract the other enemy for a bit too. May well have died to it, but say if he escapes and runs out the tunnel, then we will follow him so far. And then leash back, and then have to walk that bit of the stretch of the tunnel again. So... I'm a bit worn down right now.
I can't cast that yet.
Damn it. So I'm hoping that gives me enough time to get through, especially given that I had to fight so many extra dudes. Well, actually, I didn't need to fight so many extra dudes. Well, I'd hoped to run past while they were chasing the other guy, but they just kind of ran back and aggroed straight onto me.
Have a good one.
I also would have hoped to have found some ore in that tunnel, because it's a friggin' tunnel.